Ba-da-bop.
Got you.
Are we recording?
Headlines. Yes, we are recording.
So I played some more Lawbreakers yesterday.
Did you? Were you able to make any more sense of it?
Well, it is a completely different game on the PS4 Pro.
What do you mean?
It runs great and looks cool.
Where were you playing it?
I was playing it in here.
Oh, when you say in here, you mean here in our room where we have a regular
normal PS4.
Really?
Yeah. So on the PS4 Pro, the game is just much smoother, much faster.
Oh, it just feels faster.
It feels like it keeps up better, right? And it looks really good.
Man, are those PS4 Pro players on? They got to be on the same server as the PS players,
I would assume so, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem fair.
I don't know. It feels like a different game to me.
Well, yeah, that's probably because it feels like a PC game, which is probably what they actually made.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to shoot people in that zero-G, and there's a couple game modes that I don't like, but there is something there. It is cool.
But there is a bunch of other games in there.
Yeah, there's like a Territories one and like a Deathmatch one. And
is there a Bombing Run one?
Is that the sports ball?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there is one.
How does it work?
A ball spawns in the center. You got to get it and get it back to your...
Oh, okay, so it's like a flag. Can you throw the ball?
I don't know. I only played it once, and we got crushed.
Okay, so game modes.
But the barks are so bad. This guy I like playing, when he does his super, he launches missiles, and he goes, "Let loose the dogs of war!" and if he's just like, if he kills somebody, he goes, "Live by the gun, die by the gun."
That's not good.
No.
The emotionally unstable robotic orb. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like you can... It doesn't look like you throw the ball, because that's what I liked about Bombing Run.
The passing.
Passing, and then... But you can also jump. You can touch. You can actually go in there, but you can also shoot it in for less points.
Sure, yeah.
Which is fun.
It is fun, yeah.
That's fun to do.
Yeah. Sports.
Like, sports, it turns out. All right, but it's voiced by a very funny person, so that might help.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, do we want to approach it? It's just like it's like you like the game, and then it's just the characters. It's just
we did that for Paragon, where it was like
where it's like
Robo Rap. I don't remember what guy gun guy
wasn't one of them just like woman.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's that's on them. Like if that's like the only thing that you can see on the character,
that's
like
the thing. When you look at these characteristics, you're like, oh, this is a woman. Beyond that, I have no idea what this character is about.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not giving you anything to hang on to there.
Yeah.
And it's like we were talking about before. You see that Overwatch silhouette. And I'm not saying every game has to be like Overwatch. I'm not even a regular player of Overwatch. But if you see that silhouette, I know a lot about Zarya.
Yeah.
I know a lot about Widowmaker. Like a lot.
Yeah, I was thinking about it on the way in this morning, because I like to look at the subreddits just to sort of see what the communities are like on these games.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's so interesting, too. Like, I remember once I got really, really into Destiny, I went to the subreddit and determined that was not for me.
Sometimes they're really toxic, yeah.
Like, I've never had any negative experiences with somebody. Well, I mean, aside from the fucking leavers or, like, the people who just, like, hang out at the spawn.
Yeah.
So they can get all the XPs.
Yeah.
Like, that happens, too.
But a lot of games, you get to this point where there's, like, these number crunchers, right, who are, like... They're in the weeds of the game, and they're playing it on a level that most people just aren't, and they tend to congregate, I think, to those boards.
Yeah. They want somebody else to... They have their Pokemans, and they want to show you them.
Right. But the thing I noticed, if you go and look at the subreddit for, like, Gigantic or Overwatch or a lot of these games, you see a lot of fan art, right?
Yeah.
There's no fan art, really, for Lawbreakers. And it's because there's nothing interesting. Like, there's no visual...
You're not inspired by it.
You're not inspired by it. Like, if you can't catalyze that community to care about these characters, and I think it starts with fan art, and then it gets to, like, ships and...
Fics.
Like, whatever, all this stuff that you need, I think, to support one of these communities. You don't have it if your characters aren't good.
Well, yeah, and I think that you can have a fun, good game that succeeds as a game...
Yeah,
but doesn't necessarily catalyze a community, and that might be one of the distinctions.
But if you go in there, it's like, oh, the player base is so small. There's nobody playing this game. That's what's frustrating to them, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like and then like the Battleborn board they were just a ball of anxiety
Yeah.
because there's a competitive aspect too. It's like we're talking about like Nintendo and Sega.
Right.
You want your community to represent something great,
Yeah.
and you can help feed them.
Well, if you're the guy investing 10 hours a day in Battleborn, you want to feel like that's well invested time.
Well, yeah, and you were talking to me about that with like ARMS. Like you
Yeah.
were like, well, listen, if I'm going to get good at ARMS, like I want to make sure that there's a community out there for me. I've never once thought about that.
Oh, really?
That's a rational approach. Like
Yeah.
what you're talking about is actually like a sensible way to approach it. It's like, hey, I need to invest in something. What am I investing in?
Yeah.
For me, I just want to be exposed to these ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then move on to the next thing. I mean, there's games that I love, but they tend to be games that no one else likes.
When I think Lawbreakers is a good game for $30 to chew on for a few hours, probably by yourself, and it's interesting, but I don't think you're going to keep playing it because
Sure.
there's
But
going to be no community.
Is there a grapple?
You wanted the assassin class, I think. Is.
Okay, so it's not universal. Like when I watch the trailers, I see people jumping around and getting crazy,
Everybody has a different way of
breaking the law.
moving, breaking the law.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are characters that have jet boots, grappling hooks, speed dashes, slides. Like, everybody kind of has something to
Some
get them
movement
around.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I say, when I watched the trailers, like I couldn't tell. Maybe they're just showing the ones that look the most kinetic.
Probably.
I wasn't sure if it was a game where everybody's got these hooks and they're doing this ballet shit.
Yeah, I mean, the levels are structured in such a way that there's sort of a central area of this low gravity that everybody ends up
Ultimately,
working towards, but it's a very small area. And yeah, everybody's kind of moving around it in a different way. There's people pulling themselves through it or sliding or jetting and getting a bead on somebody and shooting them when there's somebody above and below. Like, it's fun.
yeah. This is good. This doesn't sound like a bad game.
Yeah.
It sounds like some of the things are missing. Some of the nutrients are missing from that Petri dish.
Yeah. For me.
Yeah, but I suspect that might be true for a lot of people. I mean, it sounds very skill based,
Yeah.
right?
It's definitely like a 90s shooter.
right. I mean, it
Yeah.
sounds like a skill based game,
Yeah.
right? And we have modern games that exist on that, but typically speaking, that's like one of the things on the tray.
Right.
It's like in addition to these other things.
Yeah, this is fast, super deadly.
Right. You know, what's funny is that Lawbreakers could even be more balanced
Mm-hmm.
as a game, but it wouldn't matter. Like compared to Overwatch,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like I can't tell if Overwatch is balanced. Like I don't play the game at that tier.
I have no idea. I assume it is.
Who knows? I win sometimes and I lose sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching the World Championships, and it's like none of the characters I like. Like, my top 5 list of characters never get picked.
No, it's
Like, they're
you see
just
some- you
shit,
see
I
some-
guess.
You see some Zarya.
Yeah.
You see some Doomfist,
It's nothing
some
that I
Reinhardt.
like.
right?
Yeah.
It's like you'd better take fucking Reinhardt.
Yeah, and now it's like, you got to have the dive comp,
right.
or you're not doing it right.
Well, yeah, it's just it's the ecosystem,
Yeah.
right? It's like these are the creatures that can survive in an ecosystem where the output is a lot of money,
Yeah.
right? It's like, do you want to play Overwatch or do you want to win money?
That's
And
what our joke, like last night we were playing, and it's like,
You ready to go pro?
that's how you get to BlizzCon, right there. Like, that's what we got to have our eye on the prize.
Whose line is that?
That's mine.
Because I can see that coming from Levin very easily.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you're right. We've come at that concept before with other games.
Games.
Oh man, they've been playing Monster Hunter World over at
Polygon, I saw that, yeah.
mhm. And there's also this fucking Star Wars Legion shit. No, looks too tender.
What is Star Wars Legion? Oh, is that the remake you told me about?
No. This is the.
Oh, the tabletop game. Yeah.
Did you read the rules?
I did not.
They are very, very cool.
I only
They're-
looked at the pictures.
Well, listen, between the two of us,
Yeah.
we have the information. We have the information required. I want to do a show, like, because we have our tabletop stuff on Tuesdays.
Mhm.
I want to do a show where we paint minis
Yeah, I would paint up
and
some
talk about shit.
Star Wars
Or just
troops.
zoom the cameras in super tight down on the sort of green mats
Yeah.
and like just I don't know. I feel like I could paint a pretty good scout trooper. Like
At least I want to be allowed to try.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's like I think I would know how I would do it, and I think that I might do a wash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe
You
a
could do a
wash.
wash. You could do a dry brush.
Well, yeah, but it's like how you want to do it. Like, do you want to do that like brand new stormtrooper?
Do you want to do the battle damage?
or do you want to do that stormtrooper that's seen some shit on
Yeah.
Endor?
do the black one?
But I was looking around all these things. Everybody has to sort of be in range of your commander
Mm-hmm.
to actually be issued orders. And so
Okay.
you draw a card, and that card will let you move a certain number of units.
Within your radius.
Yeah, it's like that's how you're manipulating the field. You've chosen this little deck of cards,
Yeah.
and then when you're grabbing those, it's like you move 2 units and you get some other advantage.
Okay.
But when they were showing the speeder bikes, they were always equipping this long range communicator. So if they have
Oh.
that slot, if that's how you choose to configure them,
Yeah.
they can go wherever they want to and still receive orders.
That's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
Doesn't come out till next year, though, right?
Dude,
It's like
I don't
early
know.
2018 is what
I
it
play it
said.
every night in my dreams.
Yeah.
I just want more.
I do too.
I want to see more, and I want to paint those. I want to paint those dumb little figs. I got to.
Yeah, if I could fill up an Amazon cart with that shit right now, I'd do it.
Oh yeah, Amazon now, Prime now.
Yeah.
Fucking bring me these tiny men. And
Right
bring
away.
and bring me the paints and the brushes. And so we should play Agents of Mayhem maybe next week to
Yeah, we should.
get a sense of what that's going on that. But no, Star Wars Legion, I think, is an interesting topic, and also breaking the law.
Breaking the law.
I think is something to consider.
I think that Mario Rabbids game comes out this week.
No, it's very
next week?
soon. I know that.
Yeah.
Man, what if there's a better Switch game? I don't know about it.
Which one?
Like it's perfect. Like a tactics,
Oh yeah.
a cute tactics game. May we is the answer. So what day are you launching? Yeah, when does Kingdom Battle launch? August 29th.
Okay, next week.
Yeah. But and I've seen so many long playthroughs of that. So much interesting,
Mm-hmm.
like a lot of interesting sophistication and depth. I want XCOM on there too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a freebie.
I would play anything on there. I want everything on there.
Yeah, I don't want anything not on there. I
Yeah.
want, in fact,
Yeah.
quite the opposite.
I want Overwatch on there.
Oh no!
Yeah.
God, how well could it run?
I don't know.
It could run.
I mean, it can run.
I saw it run on. I saw it run on this Surface.
Runs Elder Scrolls, right? I mean, they're getting their new. Aren't they
Scrolls.
Scrolls. They're getting Skyrim.
God, that rim.
They can run Skyrim.
Yeah,
it's
yeah. If,
gotta be
you're
able to do
running- if you
Overwatch.
can, if there's some kind of a Draconid
Yeah,
running around, you know what I mean?
I think they could do it.
At least try.
At least try.
Yes, I feel like that's a good combo right there.
Yeah.
Sell those pro controllers. But no. I
We
mean,
need
so
to strip.
Rabbids.
Rabbids breaking laws.
You have to break the law,
Release the dogs of war.
and you don't want to be.
I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be associated with him.
I feel like he's someone that I couldn't hang out with.
Live by the gun, die by the gun.
No, it seems like people really liked Holly on the podcast,
Oh yeah.
on the ACK Inc. There's also, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff we could do, really. And I think that I always like to get the message that's like, did you plan that? It's like, obviously the answer is no.
Always no.
He never tells us shit.
Yeah.
But if you can do something off the dome that feels written, I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happens. I just black out, but
It's
sometimes
nerd
it sounds like something you
freestyling.
planned,
Yeah.
right? Oh, we also have Patrick coming.
Mm.
Patrick's going to be on the C team Thursday.
Thursday. Okay.
There might be something there too.
Yeah.
It's like you have to have like a second seat, like just for the beard. It's like you have to sit. We need like just a beard seat. There's Patrick Rothfuss's beard.
What if you could get just the beard to appear? Because he's so busy.
Oh yeah. It's like so much. You would save so much too.
Yeah.
And he'd have a chance to rest.
Which he needs. He desperately needs. I
He's
think.
moving around. He has got so much shit going on.
Yeah.
He's out here doing some kind of business. Like, if he could just send the beard.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to watch there was a launch trailer for Destiny 2 yesterday.
Oh, that's savory. Well, we should watch that after. Did you see the new Z video?
I did. That was very good.
It's based on your game.
Yeah, cool art.
I was going to say, what did you think of the art?
Really cool art.
Yeah. That Cathris is out of this world.
Yeah.
Like, what a great version of him.
They were all good. I loved the Dinar.
The Dinar was amazing.
Yeah.
The anime.
It's hard to do a
mouth
dragon man and make him look cool.
Yeah, and make it be cool.
Yeah.
But no, it's like, but yeah, it could be a situation where we're calling Patrick and he's like, I'm not sure, I'm not going to be able to make it. And it's just like, well, could you just send the beard?
Just the beard is all we need.
Just the beard is fine. But it's also funny to have him need a separate chair for the beard.
Yeah.
Is it the little titles? You know, Drebus Beestinger, or is it Patrick Rothfuss? Patrick Rothfuss's beard.
I think as someone who has no hair, you are more impressed by hair.
Listen, that's not
than
true.
The normal person is. Because, I mean, he has a nice beard.
I don't give a shit about hair.
But you seem to ascribe some kind of like mystical property to it that is just not the case. It's just he didn't shave for a long time.
People talk about his beard. Like, this is not just like
I'm saying it's what happens if you do nothing.
Listen, I think it's possible to do nothing and still not get results as epic.
Well, it's a crapshoot, sure. You never know what you're going to grow,
but I think that the capacity for a beard like this.
You're saying that it implies something about his character?
I'm saying I don't think it's universal. I don't think that it's just like any man. This is like, oh, well, I'm not going to shave, and then perfect white stripes.
I think most men, if they don't shave, will grow a beard.
But I don't think. Listen, I don't think.
I'm going to say 99%.
I don't think that they're going to grow this beard.
Well, no, every person has their own beard that they grow, sure.
Yeah, but I'm saying that it's possible to compare these beards and determine a hierarchy of quality.
But as a person who, let's be honest, doesn't know anything about hair, are you qualified to judge these beards at all?
Listen, you did not go to like a hair school and then like come out and be like, oh, well, I've got my hair degree. And it's like, oh, I'm going to take a look at this. Now, listen, so I don't think that you're in a position to judge. Now, I think that Kiko
could judge it.
Being mostly hair.
Yeah.
Being mostly hair.
Yeah.
I think that if you shaved Kiko completely, it would just be like a toddler. I think that he would be like 2.5 feet tall.
Shorter, yeah.
But he'd still be Kiko. Like,
yeah.
He wouldn't revert or anything. Yeah, but especially with him coming up on the C team, I feel like that might be fun. But I'm easy.
I'm thinking about Lawbreakers.
Lawbreaker. Whoa, Lawbreaker. Whoa, Lawbreaker.
I saw an article that said the Switch this year is going to have more exclusives than the Xbox One.
But they're going to upgrade a lot of 100 games for the Xbox One X.
Oh my gosh, I had forgotten about the Xbox One X.
No, that's a real console.
It is a real thing.
That's an actual console.
Yeah.
Michael, it's real.
It's real.
It just went on sale.
Yeah.
You can get the Project Scorpio edition.
When does it come out?
It's out there for you.
Is it for sale now?
Yeah.
Pre-order?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't like go buy it.
Oh.
Yeah. Our PS4 and PS4 Pro Lawbreakers players on the same. They'd have to be because
they must be, I assume.
If you compare the two, they're not going to have as many players.
Yeah. I don't know if they did one of those videos where it's like, here's the difference, but
here we go. Yeah, PlayStation 4 Pro is 60 frames, so they're both 60 frames.
Okay.
They're 4K on.
Oh, on the Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks sharp.
There we go. So it's just like a better version.
Yeah.
Of the same thing, but they're definitely because the frame rates are the same.
Yeah.
That must be why. But yeah, they're all going to be in that mix. You gotta deal with that shit eventually. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of the guys has like a hammerhead type.
Yeah, he does. I don't know. I
feel like that would be hard. I feel like you'd be hitting him on stuff all the time.
I mean, I've played it for a few hours now. I don't know any of their names. Like, I couldn't tell you that guy's name.
I feel like you'd be hitting your head. I feel like you'd be hitting those on shit all the time.
I think the idea is that it gives him like 360-degree view so he can shoot guys in all directions.
I agree that that's probably what they're what they're going for.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's like I'm getting itchy thinking about all the times I'd get him caught on stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I'd like reach up to scratch and I'd be like, what the fuck? It's my
My eye stalk.
yeah. Now, if you were like a snail, if you could like pull those in,
Yeah.
different story, right? That's not the same.
That's different.
Yeah, I would like to do a Lawbreaker strip if we can put one together.
I don't know where to get purchase on it. Let's see.
But yeah, so Lawbreakers, and they're trying. There's definitely this mid-range price being carved out right now.
A 35. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, and that's the only like for $30. I think it is. I think it is a cool game.
Well, remember, that's how much Tribes was cheap.
Yeah.
Because back then, if you made a multiplayer only game,
Right.
they were like, shit,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna buy this. It doesn't have any content. What about test single player campaigns?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's something to be said there.
You definitely spend your first few rounds getting shot in, while upside down in the back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. There's a learning curve. It could be like if Gabe's like, man, Lawbreakers is pretty fun. It's like a return to the shooters of like 1992. You know what
Shooters
I mean?
of yore.
It's just fast and deadly and it's cool. And Tygo's like, so it's a character shooter. Are the characters cool? And Gabe's like, no, those are from 1992 also.
Yeah, it definitely has that sort of like Quake 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a grav board.
Yeah.
It's like you can either lean into it,
Right.
like Quake Arena does,
yeah.
like where they sort of know what they're doing
Right.
and they're having fun with
It's a
it.
parody.
That's the House of Doom, right?
Yeah.
Whereas this is like trying to play it straight,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Because I can't really read those silhouettes at all.
No.
Like I don't really actually know who I'm going to be contending with.
No, the only way you know is by whatever bullet is coming out at you. Each class has a unique gun.
Yes. Lawbreakers. That's all, you can't help but make a Lawbreakers song.
Yeah, you have to.
A new one every time. Lawbreakers is actually pretty fun. Not even actually, it's pretty fun because it is fun. There's no reason to dilute it. It's true. Yeah, it's like a 1992. It's like a mixtape, right?
It's like finding a mixtape from 19. Yeah. Fast, deadly, steep learning curve. As far as shooters go, it's cool, man. That's awesome. Does it have cool characters?
Yeah, it's like what are we doing?
Tell me about the characters. Or does it? You have to say like, does it?
Yeah, exactly.
Unfortunately, those are from 1990.
No, they're also from 1992.
They're also from 1992. There you go. Yeah.
But what happens in the middle panel?
Yeah. So the first one is like, hey, it's good.
Yeah, exactly. And then it says, does it have cool characters to play as? It's like, They're also.
That's the third panel, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So we need just a little bridge there.
Yeah, exactly. So, but visually, what is it? Is it a picture of a character? Is it a?
Yeah. Let's see.
Right. Is there some awareness on the part of the characters? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. Could also be the joke we have where it's like, did you know that the law they're breaking is gravity? Yeah, I knew that.
You could do that as the first panel, right?
Yeah. I'm playing some Lawbreakers. Did you know the law they're breaking is gravity? Yes, everyone knew that.
Yes, all people knew that.
Yes, everyone-
That's universally
It's
understood.
universally understood at this point. Anyway, I thought it was really cool.
No, I think that's universally understood. I was playing some Lawbreakers, and did you
know the law they're breaking is gravity? I think that's universally understood. Anyway, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, anyway, it's pretty fun because he does not listen to other people.
No. Why would you?
But it's perfect. Like that's what makes the relationship work.
Yeah.
Right? Because Tycho doesn't care if you hear him.
Yeah.
And Gabe doesn't listen.
Yeah.
So everybody gets what they want.
They want
from every interaction. Fast, deadly, steep. It's like funny mixtape. Fast, deadly, steep learning curve. Does it have cool characters to play as? They might also be from 1992.
Yeah.
There we go.
But when I cast the pot, it's like I cast the rod, keeping it hard like a motherfucker gas robot.
I'm reeling cod, today's fresh catch. I mean a podcast, something about nets.
Yes, it gets better when it's with better. I'm fettered by my fish gear. Catch and release, get in that crease when my fish near.
Talk about a plant best laid off that stray. And yes, I crave that tuna with his peck fin splayed. But while I'm glistening from the whole sea, you better listen into TLC.
I got that wild caught salmon. It's tender and it's moist.
Downloadable content, a podcast of choice.